What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of the RESTED podcast. I'm one of your hosts, AwesomeSmoke. I'm joined by Kra-Z Koopa, WaffleTacoGamer, and special guest Tommy the Turtle. Tommy, what's your name? Hayden? What's your YouTube name? Sumo Saga. There we go.
Yep. Get it right.
How do you expect me to know that? You got 50 different names.
We've been talking for like another hour. You should know.
Okay, so in today's episode, we're going to be discussing, debating, arguing over
The
a
greatest
post-apocalyptic universe where dimes don't exist, nickels
Not
are the
true.
currency.
Not
True.
true?
It is true.
Not true?
Okay, so let's start from the beginning, right? So
Everything you're about to say does not happen. We're just gonna say that right now.
you don't know that.
Neither do you.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Before we
Prove
start
that I don't know that.
Let me
Prove
just
that I
let you
don't know.
that we have no idea what's gonna happen in the future. So everything we are about to say.
Stop
makes
saying
no
we.
sense whatsoever.
I know.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Turns out all this time Logan has actually been from the future.
I am. That's what I've been saying.
Then why would he choose here of all places to end up?
To
No,
warn
because-
us.
Exactly.
He should
Duh.
no. Why would he care about us? He should be in the end of this utopia of awesomeness or whatever.
No, because it can't be a utopia of awesomeness if I don't warn you guys about what is about to happen in the future.
What about the
Yeah,
Quran
but
and
because if it's
whatever the crap you're talking
post-apocalyptic, then
about?
technically it's a dystopia.
Again, you don't know.
Okay, so this all started one day. Me and Sam were arguing about. Well, it wasn't really an argue. I was just being stupid. But I'm also being right. Okay, I was saying how dimes
Says now.
will never exist in the post-apocalyptic. True. Dimes
Not
will-
true.
True.
No money will exist in
Let
the
him
post-apocalyptic
speak.
world.
first.
You don't know
Why
that
not?
though. Prove
do
it.
you.
I mean, you
Prove-
never said dimes didn't exist. You just said dimes would be useless.
Useless. Yeah, they're not the
There's
currency.
no point for any money because
Yes, there
it
is.
won't matter
Why would
without
there
a
not be a
government.
point? Why would there not be a point in money? Because people are
there's no
still
more
gonna trade it.
government.
But people are
People
still
are
gonna
still
trade
gonna
it.
trade
People are
stuff.
still gonna trade.
It's like I'm saying I'm going to trade a piece of paper for something like a gold brick. It doesn't make any sense. Why would I want a piece of paper to trade for a gold
There's
brick?
a thing called dollars and,
Oh,
right now in our
snap.
lifetime, and it is paper, and you
Is
can
this the-
buy
is this the-
bricks for...
Actually, dollars
for
aren't paper,
little
but
piece of paper.
Is
They
this
are.
the post-apocalyptic world that we're talking about here?
yes. Now we are.
Yes.
Well, then that would mean we have a government still, and it makes sense. And
No,
we do have
because
dimes
listen.
still, and it
All right,
makes sense.
so all right, let's go back in time, right? So back when the dinosaurs were there.
They're
So
eating pineapples or whatever you're talking about earlier on.
the dinosaurs are chilling. Then one day this meteor goes, blows everything up, and I'm talking everything, right? So the dinosaurs, like, so all of them didn't die at once, because like shockwaves and stuff. So the last dinosaur was like, crap, is it raining? Okay, no, it's not. The dinosaur.
What?
Excuse me.
Why can I hear rain? I hear rain right now. But anyway, so dinosaurs are like, the last dinosaur is like, crap, I don't have anyone to trade this pineapple with anymore. Because
He
that's what
doesn't. You can't. Like none of the dinosaurs would trade.
you don't know that. How
Back
do you
then.
know? How do you know?
Because their
What if it was a
brains weren't
plant-eating
able to comprehend
dinosaur?
anything like this.
If it was a plant-eating dinosaur, he'd be like, hey, I have this piece of meat. I don't want this. I eat plants. So he'd go up to another
He
dinosaur.
wouldn't
and
get
he'd be
the
like,
piece of meat. There'd be no point in him even having the piece.
because
of meat.
he's trading it with
Where
another
would he get the piece
dinosaur.
of meat? If he can't digest meat, where would he get the meat from? He's not a velociraptor. He's not just gonna go take down an animal, go trade with someone else with some meat.
Okay, listen. So, alright. So, let's stop talking dinosaur, right? So, the first
Okay, sounds
humans, because, like, I don't know, people always complain about me because I don't pronounce the H, alright? So, the first humans that exist, right, they're like, hey, I got this, can you give me that? So then they trade, right?
That's
And then-
called trading.
Exactly. So their trade system evolves into like trading a piece of paper for like, I don't know.
It did not evolve through trading. Trading was maybe part of the process of doing it, but that's not how it was created.
No,
At
it
one
was
point-
evolved from trading.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
It may have helped with the process, but didn't like straight evolve from it.
How? Tell me.
Because at one point, you could trade your money in for a piece of gold at the bank, no matter how small your money was. So it had some work to it. But later, early on, like then they actually had to like get people to start using currency. But now that we've like all agreed through the government that this is what we used to get all our resources with,
Because our
we
trade
have that-
system evolved.
Exactly, and then
You just said exactly, but you were just saying how I was wrong. You were just saying that the trade system didn't evolve, and I just said, hey, the trade system evolved, and you said exactly.
It
What?
somewhat evolved.
Hey,
It didn't get
I
straight
mean-
from there.
Yes, it did.
Sam, you
No, it
enjoying over there?
didn't.
Yes, it did.
I mean, well, yes, money did evolve from the trading system. The first,
Not fully.
mostly, yes.
Exactly.
Because after people started trading, they ended up, trying to come up with one way to pay for everything. So they came up with coins. The very first coins were actually made out of stone, not metal.
Sam, we don't need some crazy talk over here.
Why would?
Well, he
why
is
would
Crazy
that?
Koopa.
Oh, snap.
Exposed. Sorry, Sam.
Okay, what were you saying, Hayden?
Never mind.
Okay,
Oh,
so
never mind.
so the economic system evolves, right? So then we're trading and we got these dollars, right? So this is after the apocalypse with the dinosaurs, right? So this is technically the post-apocalyptic universe in which the dinosaurs lived in, all right? So then this apocalypse happens, right? We're not going to get into the details about how it happens quite yet. But
Sure,
let's
because
just say,
that's when he loses the argument. Why he's not bringing it up?
no, I'll bring it up, but hold up.
Well, why don't
So-
you bring it up now? Because we're beginning with how this apocalypse happened. Maybe we should start from.
I mean, we're
Okay.
still stuck on the first trading. Like, we haven't got to, like, Christopher Columbus coming over to U.S. or anything
Well,
yet.
no, we're talking now.
Apparently, that
we're
didn't
talking
happen in this
now.
universe. It just happened with
No,
pineapples
we're
and
talking
trading
about
with
we're
little
talking about
dinosaurs.
we're talking about now, okay? Like now.
Okay, so we skipped all that.
And what
yeah, 'cause
exactly
we
is
don't have to
now
go-
you?
Right now, that's what now is.
And there are no dinosaurs with pineapples. and-
Exactly. But now we're trading. We're in the post-apocalyptic universe of the dinosaurs, right? And so we're just chilling, and we got our currency, and we're using it, and we're trading it for other things, okay? So then, in this post-apocalyptic universe, right? This next apocalypse that's gonna happen, so
Can you explain to us why this is
Okay,
how this
okay.
apocalypse is going to happen?
this apocalypse is gonna happen because the British are gonna be coming, right? They're gonna get
Now
mad at.
let's all remind everyone that the British is actually united with America and a couple other countries. Now, why
Okay.
would
True.
the British want to attack the United States? I don't know.
Because
Let's-
they
let's
don't like
ask.
Donald Trump, duh!
And so say Donald Trump will only be in office for 4 years at maximum, unless. they
No,
vote
actually,
again.
8 years
Yeah,
maximum.
what do you
when he
mean
gets
maximum?
revoted.
Who knows?
I just
But
searched up
still.
does Britain does.
Does
Does-
Britain
Say the British did come and attack. They would then get annihilated by
No,
Donald Trump by
because-
blowing
no,
them up with
because
bombs or something.
Britain teams up with everything else, everybody else, all right, except America.
Why? Just because our money
And
is
why-
different or something?
Why?
No. Just because they
How
don't like
did
Donald
that
Trump.
happen?
Because they don't like
What?
Donald
I
Trump.
mean,
Because
Donald
they don't
Trump
like
has no
Donald.
Yeah, that's-
effect
it
on
says-
them, though.
It says
I
what,
can
Sam?
prove this right
Zach?
now.
Donald
Why
Trump
are
has
they
no
just gonna
effect on
team
them. He
up?
only
No,
has
no,
effect on
no.
this country.
What is happening? Zach, talk.
It says right here. Even if Trump has a soft spot for Britain, British people don't have a soft spot for him.
Oh, let's go. See, because they have
But-
a treaty doesn't mean they have to abide by those rules.
But let's say, the British do send over the troops. They
Yeah.
instantly die because we kill them
No.
with our bombs and missiles.
No,
How do they
because
even get over
But we
here?
have a
But they're
military.
teaming up.
We don't have to go straight to the bombs and missiles. Plus,
Exactly.
no,
why
they're
would the
teaming up
British
with
care
every
about
other.
Trump? Trump has no immediate action on them.
That's what
because
I'm
they're
trying to
afraid-
They
say,
have no
because
power over them.
there's
No,
no
they're
reason
afraid-
for the British
no,
to attack
no,
us. They're
no,
afraid
no,
of Donald
yes, there
Trump.
is,
And
yes,
we
there
were-
is, yes,
we
there
became
is, yes, there is.
independent from the Britain. Like, I know this 100% because you guys know that I'm a Hamilton person. That's a sandwich. But like, we separated from Britain.
But that doesn't mean
we're
that.
gone from Britain.
Plus, we're teamed up with them now.
But that
It-
doesn't
and
mean
at
that
most-
we won't go against
most-
each other.
at
What was
most
the
they're
Civil
afraid of
War?
Donald Trump.
Tell me what the
do you
Civil
think
War
someone's
was.
rip up
The Civil War was the North against the South in the U.S.
Exactly. So just because the United States are teamed with each other, right? There was still a civil war because they disagreed. You can still disagree.
And they came back together.
The U.S. disagreed with
After
itself.
we beat
That's
the crap
what
about
Civil
them.
War was.
That's what a civil war is. Like.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like,
Citizens
the concept of it, of how just because you're like teamed up with someone doesn't mean you can't go against them. Like, you
But
can.
let's think about it.
So
we
that means-
most
so that
likely
means I
have
can
a
make an
stronger
exposed video
military
about
than the British does.
But we're not talking about just the British, because they're also like teaming up with every place,
why would anyone
every
else
other
team
place.
up with the British? Like, it wouldn't
Because
make
they
any
don't.
sense.
Because everyone's teaming up against America because they don't like Donald Trump and they're afraid of what Donald Trump is going to cause in this.
So then,
world.
why don't they just go after Donald Trump and not the whole country?
Well,
Yeah, why don't they just go and bomb it?
They
I'm not
are
so-
going. They are going just after Donald Trump, but Donald Trump ends up being like, "Whoa, everyone's going after me." He presses all the buttons on his like keyboard or whatever. However,
but
you
look
don't
at this.
detonate.
If they're gonna team up with the rest of the countries, like Russia, they have this thing where if they send nukes at us, we're obviously gonna send more nukes at them, so we both die. If
I
every
know,
country
but
knows
listen,
this,
listen.
why in the world would they do it, knowing that they're gonna basically suicide?
And why would Donald Trump go straight to bombs and missiles before sending out the military?
Because everyone's against
because he
them.
bombed
Everyone is
Syria,
against
like,
them.
without even thinking.
Everyone
Anyway,
is against them. Everyone's against Donald Trump, okay? So then Donald Trump's like, alright, I'm bombing everything. So he bombs everything. And then that's what causes this post-apocalyptic universe. It's
but
not...
no one wants to attack if they're gonna get bombed in back. And die
They
too.
think that since they're teaming up with
No,
everyone...
they don't.
Yes,
No
they
one
do!
thinks
How do
that.
you know? How do you know that
Because
they don't
Russia
think that?
doesn't go bombing us randomly, not thinking that we're gonna attack back.
No, but listen, they think that because they're teaming up with everybody else, they think that they actually have a chance.
No, they don't, because
What do you mean, no, they don't? You don't know what they think?
Well, neither do you.
Yes, I
So
do.
No, you don't. So say you team up with your friend. Doesn't mean your friend isn't just gonna walk away and while you get shot at, you know? You're gonna die either way if you attack America. Because if
No,
after Donald
because
Trump,
they think that they're gonna win.
No, they're not.
Every place going against America, there's like some
That's
pretty
why
good
we
odds
don't
that they're
just
gonna
nuke
win.
Each other randomly in the world, because we actually have.
I mean,
brains
we
and
can
know that they're
sneak
gonna fight
attack
back.
Canada because of Alaska.
It's
What the
Canada.
heck does that
Okay.
mean, Sam? He's
I'm
like,
saying
"We
if
can sneak
everyone
attack
teams
Canada."
up against America, then
Canada doesn't
Alaska
have
can
nuclear
get
weapons. We're
Canada
okay.
from.
No, but listen. So
Actually, wait. Would Canada attack us?
he was gonna say Canada.
No one would attack us that's allied with us already. It makes
No, but
sense.
listen, Hayden. The point is, they did. Okay.
No, they didn't.
What? That's what caused this apocalypse.
How do you know this?
'Cause
Okay, so let's just skip this and go after all the attacking and
okay,
stuff.
after
That
all of
doesn't
it.
Then what happens?
After all of it. So then everyone's.
Everybody
Cockroaches
dies
are
at
the
the end.
most-
Not
To say
everyone
that-
dies. No,
to
people
say nukes
survive.
fly,
Bomb
everyone-
shelters. Yes, people survive.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's what I said, and he's like.
I know, that means that they only have a limited amount of food and barely any water.
That's
They
when
go
the
to the
trading
surface,
comes
everything's
in.
wiped
That's
out,
when trading
everything's-
comes in and
You can't
agriculture.
trade it, there's no one.
Yes, you can.
Hayden,
Because it's
Hayden,
not just you that
there's
survive.
things called gas masks.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
Gas mask.
Then they started bringing up mustard or whatever.
Yeah, he never heard of mustard gas before, apparently.
No, I know what you're talking about. It's gas that can like melt a gas mask.
Yeah, apparently
But
he doesn't know about.
I
I'm
don't-
not. This is not. We're not going back to World War II here.
Yeah,
I
we're-
doubt that bombs from the U.S. have mustard gas in them.
I didn't say that. Oh my god.
Then why were you saying that my argument that gas masks exist doesn't matter? Because you were like, oh, ketchup or whatever, ketchup
Here,
gas.
let me explain to you. So does grass have gas masks?
Does
Can
what?
they survive through nuclear radiation? No. Can trees survive through nuclear radiation? No. Can any type of life survive through?
Who
nuclear
even said it was
radiation?
nuclear
Yes.
bombs?
Humans can survive in a apocalypse if they have a
No,
gas
they
mask
can't.
and a bomb
Because
shelter.
Because that means that they still need food. If there's no more food left once you run out of all your. Like,
What the heck is farming?
You can't farm if there's no like soil to farm.
Do you think maybe not all stores got blown up? You can just go raid Walmart.
Apparently, everything's been nuked, and everyone
Who
has to go
said
to bomb
that?
shelters thanks to some
No one said everything has been
It
nuked.
doesn't mean every square inch of Earth has a bomb on it, so everything blows up. Some buildings will still be intact.
Do you realize that nuclear radiation spreads? Do you know how far these bombs go?
Did you realize that gas masks can help you survive in nuclear radiation?
Exactly.
Does a tree wear a gas mask? No. Does a plant wear a gas mask?
What the
No.
heck does
a
that
No,
cat
but
wear
a
gas
human
mask?
does.
And what does a human need to survive? Plants? Animals?
That's what farming underground is for. People farm underground, and people do
Yes,
that.
just go to farm in your freaking bomb shelter.
No,
Yes,
but
what
people
plants
do that.
need to-
People do that, okay?
No, guess what plants need to survive? The sunlight. Where's the sunlight? Up on the
No.
top level.
Plants can
Where
survive
are you
without
under?
sunlight. Plants can
No, they
survive.
can't.
Yes, yes, they
No,
can.
that's
Yes, they
it.
can.
How do
It's
you
up
think
right now.
mushrooms grow? Mushrooms can survive without the sunlight. And if
Let's
you-
go, Sam.
That's 'cause
Let's
that's
go.
'cause they're a decomposer. Can you get a tomato from a mushroom?
Well, maybe your brain is decomposing because you don't understand anything that's going on.
Plus,
Okay,
if someone
scientists-
actually,
Guys,
if someone actually builds up a bomb shelter, they can get artificial sunlight, electric generators,
guys,
and everything
what
like
I'm
that already
saying,
set up
dude.
and ready to go.
That's
So
'cause
you're
they do
telling me
that.
that everyone is that smart?
Guys.
And
People
everyone
already
has
have
that-
all that set up, Hayden.
No, they don't.
Yeah, people-
There's actually,
There are
if you
people
go
who
on
have that
YouTube,
set
there
up.
are people who already have bomb
Oh my
shelters
gosh,
set
there's
up.
so
There are
many
people who have
talking.
like,
I'm trying
there
to
are
bring
people who have like bowling
You're
alleys
right,
set
there's
up in.
people that have set that up, but not the entire world.
But a
has
bunch
bomb
of people
shelter.
have.
Everyone
That's
is
where
talking
that's where
about it. I'm sitting
reproduction
here,
comes
like,
from.
wondering
That's where
what's
people
going on.
reproduce.
trying to say something.
That's
and
what-
But you
everyone's
can't
talking.
reproduce without food.
That's what
Water.
farming is for.
You can't
Guys.
farm without sunlight.
Guys.
You can have plants
Guys,
without
guys,
sunlight.
Guys.
Okay, what is it,
What?
Kingman?
Guys. As
What?
of June 15th, 2001, on scientificamerican.com, and on an article, it says scientists have proven to grow plants without sunlight or water.
Guess who was right?
But guess how much? Guess what they make? Okay, Kingman. What do they make? Tomatoes, eggplants, any
Well, I have
food?
no idea, like what they would make.
Exactly.
But if they make that, then you can eat that.
Just tweak a few genes, and then those basic requirements can diminish or even disappear.
Okay,
So only scientists will be
okay,
able to survive then.
No,
let's-
not only
let-
scientists.
No.
So everyone, hold on. So let's say, so they don't need food or water to survive. Let's see, does that gene modification make them invincible to nuclear radiation?
That's what gas masks are for.
You can't put gas masks on plants.
No, but you can put plants
But-
inside a building away
yeah,
from the
you
radiation.
put them underground.
But there's no sun.
We just said that you don't need sun.
You can. No.
And if so, you can buy lamps that act as artificial sunlight.
Exactly.
Okay, so where's the water? That's where it's been poisoned by. all
We
this
just said we don't need
radiation.
water too.
Just
What-
tweak a
what
few
do those-
genes, and then you're
What,
good.
what do those plants produce though? What do they produce?
Okay.
Fruit,
Let me look.
vegetables?
Let me look. Let me look this up.
Because if they don't need any of that to survive, they can't possibly.
Okay,
need any
okay.
type of
If they don't
byproduct.
produce that, then they could produce something else to plant something else to get something else to get something else to get some food to get. I don't know.
How? There's no gene modification that can make a cucumber grow a tomato.
You don't know that.
Change the
How do you know?
plant.
How do you know? How do you know? How do you know?
How do you know the world's gonna end like this? You have all this is based on your imagination.
It's not. I have no imagination.
Well then, wow, that's okay.
I'm right. Okay. But anyway.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No,
So,
you're not.
anyway.
There are a list of plants. Wait a minute. A list of things that plants can produce without sunlight and without water.
Okay, what
Let
is
me
it?
just
What is
look
it?
for,
Tell
like,
us.
plant. Let me just
Yeah.
look for like something. Let me just look
Okay,
for something.
Zach, you read that for a bit. I'm gonna go on to something else, right?
Well,
so,
we can't
okay,
go
yeah,
on bef-
so-
wait.
we're
After
still
we figure
mainly
out-
talking
so-
about this. We're
Devil's
still
Ivy. What the heck is that?
okay. So
Okay, so we figured
Go.
out all the food. What's
No,
up with the
you can't- you
currency?
did
and the
not-
okay, yeah.
Did
This is
not
this is
figure
where I'm getting to. This is where I'm getting to, right?
You
so,
did not figure out anything.
But-
yet. You have
but
no
Zach's-
water. You have no food. You
but
have
that's what.
Have you ever heard of storing?
Oh snap!
You can't store forever. Like what? You're
But you
eventually
can
gonna run
store
out of
for a
food.
while, and then that's where the trading comes in. Okay, and that's
You
where the
can't
farming
trade
comes in.
with people that are stuck shelters.
Yeah.
That's what gas masks.
What do you think the Underground Railroad is with Harriet Tubman? She led her slaves to freedom. Okay.
You good, Hayden? You good? He's laughing so hard right now.
Okay. First
Someone's
things
going
first.
insane.
Wait, I have a question.
When
What-
did the railroad come into this being near everybody? I was unaware it went underneath the Pacific Ocean.
What does
Sorry,
the
I guess
Underground
I'm
Railroad
behind
have
on
to
some
do with the post-apocalyptic
No, because
world?
listen,
I'll tell you,
It's
Sam,
a way
I'll
to
tell you,
it's a
because
way to
it goes
travel
under-
underground. It's a way to travel underground to the other
See,
Most of the
underground bases.
Underground Railroad wasn't even underground
See, Sam.
Well,
let
then
me
why
just
is it
explain
called
to
the
you.
Underground Railroad? That's false advertising.
because it was under. Like people didn't know about it, so basically
okay,
it was
okay,
it was like it
okay.
acted
All right.
underground.
All right, I
Okay, so
understand,
Sam,
I
let me
understand.
explain to you what he's saying. So he's saying that not only does the Underground Railroad be actually underground, it goes underneath the Pacific Ocean and goes to all the other countries that team up to bomb the United
Okay,
States.
but listen. All right, let's go to the
Does
currency
that make any
aspect of
sense?
this.
No.
Okay, yeah, let's head to currency.
Okay,
Oh
so
my God.
me and Hayden were debating that kind
There
of
would
rhyme.
be no currency left without any government.
See, this
The
is what he
end.
thinks, but trading will still happen.
That's not currency.
No, but all right, trading is considered currency. All
No,
right.
it's not.
Yes, it
You
is.
can trade something for something else that is not considered currency.
But listen, all right.
If you trade something for something else, that's basically giving people money to buy something
It is not called money, though.
You're
it's
just
actually called
using
an
the
item.
item as currency.
No, it's
Exactly.
not.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
He's specifically talking about dimes and nickels and stuff, which will
Okay,
be around
okay,
it.
but no, listen. I got a good argument for this, right? So, in the past, right, we already established that the trade system evolved from just like trading stuff to having a currency. So then we're gonna devolve.
Because it went straight from there.
No, listen. No, it didn't. But it evolved. That's what evolution is.
It
It's not
took
just
years.
Yeah, exactly.
Like evolution isn't just in a second.
Exactly. But listen, so we end up devolving
this?
our trade system, right? So then we just go back to our basic trade system in the past. And then that trade system ends up evolving into our currency again.
It can't if we don't have a government to support it. And
That-
if all the
but
government
listen-
Who says we're not gonna remake a government?
That's what I'm saying, Sam. Let's
The
go.
world
Let's
has
go.
been plagued with nuclear radiation.
I found something.
What?
There's a thing called currency trading. It's the act of buying and selling, and in parentheses, trading different currencies of the world. The foreign exchange, or Forex, is the market that allows you to trade currencies in volume.
Exactly. So you just trade.
And
And
I
trade
know.
And trade
How
and
can-
trade and trade.
currency trade. And
How are we
there's-
going to be able to set up a government again if we're all stuck underground?
But listen,
We can make it
we
underground.
evolve, man. Like
How?
us as a society will evolve.
But evolve into what? That's going to help us survive.
Another society.
I mean,
So
like,
it's
listen.
going to help us survive nuclear radiation?
It
Our
could.
genes gonna
It could.
change?
Evolution could prevent nuclear radiation from affecting us.
How do you even
Yeah,
know
it's just
that?
I
gonna
just
take
wonder
Because
how,
that's how evolution
200
works.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
We can't
yes.
That's called adaptation. If you're in Alaska for a bit, you adapt to the cold weather so it doesn't affect you as much
I don't
anymore.
Because
Exactly.
you can survive
No.
weather for so
No,
long.
he's actually making common sense here. Like,
I know, but you
if
can like get equipment to survive.
how do you
the
think that
Arctic, but you can still
rabbits
feel
that live up in like the Arctic, they have a white coat for camouflage.
Because
Rabbits
they
around
evolved
here, they have
to
brown.
Because
that.
at one point they were able to stay out in that freezing cold and die without any protection. So then their species
It's
evolved.
called
If we stay in hazmat-
natural selection.
If we stay in
Exactly,
hazmat
dude.
suits and survive up on the top, we're not gonna evolve because we don't experience any of
Okay,
this
a
nuclear
few
radiation.
lives are gonna have to be risked
A few.
for
You
our
know how long
evolution.
the evolution takes?
But it doesn't matter because that's
Yes,
where
it does,
reproducing
'cause if-
comes.
'Cause
That's where
we're already limited
we
on how many people
we
are alive,
reproduce.
and then we're not going to be able to reproduce because one, we're going to be stuck in these stupid like.
But
bomb
we have
shelters.
farming,
We're not
so
gonna have. No, we're not. We don't have any farming.
we just explained that we don't need water or sunlight.
Kingman went to go search up what stuff those plants actually produce to give you food. He came up with nothing.
I really.
Well,
couldn't
we
find
could
it.
always
All I
just
could
do
find
the
was
thing
stupid
where we-
houseplant. plants.
But listen, you can eat houseplants though. That's what I'm saying. Like I could
That
go.
won't give you any nutritional value.
That's
How
right.
will you get your proteins? How will you get the vitamins you need to survive?
Then we
You can't just
evolve
survive
them.
on
You
Those
go
things.
raid an abandoned Walmart.
Exactly.
You can't.
Yes, you
because
can.
Everything in there will be completely annihilated unless it's canned foods, which you can't because it'll be blown up by a nuke.
No, it won't. You don't know that. You don't
It
know
doesn't
that.
mean a Walmart's gonna get hit
Do you know
exactly
if
by
that
the
can
nuke.
happen?
Well, apparently everything gets nuked by this.
Not
end scenario.
everything. Not everything. I never said everything.
Only specific areas. It doesn't mean that like it's Walmart. All
Okay,
Walmarts
so
are gonna get hit.
once Walmart runs out of materials after everything's been
Then you
there's
go to the
split
next
radiation,
one.
There's only so many Walmarts.
Okay, then you go to Dollar General.
What happens? What happens when every store is out of stuff? No one's making it anymore, anything anymore, because no one's working.
No,
in
because
factories.
that's. But no. Because as they were looking for those other supplies, right? After they were. So they were actually farming cattle, right? So.
Oh my God! Are you saying
Listen,
you're farming cattle?
yes.
All you
listen.
gotta do is put a cow underground with another cow.
Exactly. And then you feed them the stuff that you get from the stores, alright? And then
Okay, but what happens?
and then they
when you run out of-
reproduce. No, but then they reproduce. Then they reproduce. So then you feed the cow the other cow, and then they just keep reproducing. And it's just a never-ending cycle.
Now let me explain to you. So even if you're like, eventually once you keep killing the cow, it's gonna run out of nutritional value once you keep feeding it to the same cow.
Well, that's what they do
And
here in America. That's how cows are treated. So
I know, but we have one cow doesn't make one cow. One cow makes 5 cows.
that's even better.
I know, but if you keep feeding the cow the same nutritional value, it's eventually not going to have enough to reproduce anymore.
Well, don't we have
Yes, you
plants
do.
underground?
Yes, we
Wouldn't
do.
have
Yes, we
plants
do.
underground for them to be eating.
We don't have that type of like massive
Yes, we
production
do,
to have a whole
but-
grazing cattle.
But we
know? How do we
guys,
all
I just
know?
thought of
we
something.
make that.
This
We make
all-
that happen.
Guys,
How do we
Okay,
all
look,
know?
no one can say how do you know, because that would mean that everything we had just said is can't be true, which is true. We don't know if this is going to happen or not. So if anyone says,
I
how
just
do you
thought
know?
of something.
What?
What?
So on the clean water subject, there is some water wells that if you drill far enough into the ground, you can get to.
I know, but nuclear radiation poisons the ground, and if there's so much nucleation around, who knows how far it can go down?
Huh.
I
Yeah,
mean,
exactly. Who knows?
Exactly.
And-
Who knows?
and
You don't.
And who knows where the bombs are going to strike? Who knows when the bombs are going to strike? Who knows if the bombs even strike at all? Who knows if this is ever going to happen? Exactly, who knows?
Have you
I
never
know.
heard of an air raid siren?
Oh snap!
When planes would attack certain cities during wars, there would be a siren that goes off to tell everyone to get into their basement.
That's also because we would shoot down the planes if it came in now.
What?
I don't know.
It doesn't
what's
mean
happening.
the bombs would go off if the plane hit
So
the ground.
imagine-
I've
if I-
been completely out of it for like the last couple minutes.
But like
So
the point
imagine a-
is,
Like I am
So
literally
imagine
sweating, I
a
am
bomb
tired.
carrier. A bomber came over with a nuclear bomb. He'd shoot it out of the sky. It wouldn't explode at the end.
Exactly.
Okay?
That means that area would be safe until all the other bombs went off, and the radiation eventually caught up.
yeah.
No, we shoot-
eventually,
we shoot-
eventually.
shoot
So
down-
that means
We'll have
we get to
enough time.
we have time. Exactly. Let's go.
We would be able to shoot down every single one because there's we have the missile defense systems to do all this.
No, but Trump is the one who causes the apocalypse. He's the one who blows everything
Oh my
up.
God.
Meaning everyone in Washington D.C. is probably going to turn against Trump.
He's not the only one in the White House, you realize, right?
Yeah, but he's the one who's like, all right, we got to do this, and then he
He's
does
Actually,
it.
wait. Wait, Zach. Search
Yeah?
up if the president is the actual one who has authority to launch the nukes.
Yeah, but he also
I'm
needs
pretty sure
permission
he
from a
does.
bunch of other people before you can set off nuclear bombs.
But if every country is
Because-
teamed up, against Donald Trump, then guess what? I'm pretty sure everyone else is in that White House is gonna agree. Like, okay, we gotta send these
But
bombs.
imagine it, if everyone's throwing bombers carrying nukes, then we would blow them out of the sky. So then they don't reach us. Then it's a problem solved,
Is
right?
No, because listen,
is the question being asked like, can the president attack a country without Congress? Is that right?
something like that, yeah.
Basically.
Alright.
But even with Congress would still agree.
How do you know any of this?
Because Congress wouldn't just be like, all right, yeah, cool, let them bomb the White House.
No,
of
we-
course
we
they're not.
would
They're gonna be
shoot
like,
them
bomb the
out of
heck out of them.
sky. We would shoot them out of the sky.
The thing
Oh, what
is,
that? Okay, wait.
why haven't we been thinking rationally? If they use
Because
one
he started the
non-nu-
entire
No,
argument.
listen. If they use one non-nuclear bomb on the White House just to take out one person, then nowhere else would have to get bombed, and we just.
But realize this: no one is just going to let a bomb fly into America any way, shape, or form.
Exactly.
Because it's a nuclear
So
defense
when that
system.
happens, we bomb them too.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do. That's how wars
Or-
work.
Oh,
Or-
crap.
Okay, so now you're
Wait,
saying we're going to World War.
guys, or maybe why doesn't just someone sneak into the White House and take
Oh,
the president?
crap. Okay.
They try, but Donald Trump,
We-
They don't.
he has
they don't
some
have-
inside
they don't
knowledge.
have to have bombs.
Okay.
Like they
there's-
could just send an assassin or
Okay.
whatever.
Yeah, but then
Well,
Donald
we
Trump
could-
is like,
we-
everyone's after
Guys.
me, I'm blowing them up. That's what he's
Yeah,
thinking.
but
Because
he
one
doesn't know
person.
that. It could be too. You know,
I'm just gonna wait.
But-
this basically revolves around
Wait.
Donald
I
Trump.
think Zach got results.
Yeah, go ahead, Zach.
Here's a article from the Hit and Run blog or something like that, and it says the Congress and POTUS agree. The president can bomb whomever, whenever he wants. But wait,
Exactly. So that means
Hold on,
everyone else has to agree.
Wait. He has more.
it says Congress may let the president do anything whenever it comes to war, but that doesn't make it constitutional.
Exactly.
Still,
It doesn't have
But
to be
then-
constitutional.
I know, but that means if it's not.
Technically,
if it's
it
a
does.
I
war-
feel
Or
bad that I'm
that's
making
breaking the
every
law.
point against Hayden. Like, I'm just looking up stuff and I'm just like making every point against Hayden.
But that's
It's-
because
and
he's
I'm sorry.
that's because he's on the bad side of the argument.
That shows that the Constitution has to like agree with what he's about to do.
Don't you mean the
No, it
Congress?
doesn't. No,
the
because
Constitution.
listen,
The
when it
Congress
comes
follows the Constitution.
Yeah, but
supposedly.
listen though. When it comes to saving America, they're not going to
You
be like
shoot down the
No, but
bombing
listen,
planes.
listen,
Does
listen.
no one see this option?
listen.
Yeah, but what happens if they break one of the motors and the plane just ends up blowing up midair?
But here's the thing.
You
when
shoot
it comes
over
to
the Atlantic Ocean, is that hard thing to
when
do?
when America
I mean,
is
they do
getting
do
bombed,
They do bomb testing in the ocean, so it doesn't give off any radiation.
when
Yeah,
America
it does affect World War. But still, if it's like having a country.
I mean, we'd
survivor-
probably have no livable fish in the ocean, but
we don't need them.
see.
what do you think seafood is?
We don't need 'em. But listen,
Well,
so
Sam, you would know what seafood is because you see food in it.
but listen. So
I've heard this joke before.
we said about how you said it kind of has to be constitutional, but it doesn't have to be cuz listen, if
But that's basically breaking
Congress-
the law of
yeah,
What
but
that
listen,
means-
listen.
That means almost everyone in the Congress has to agree. That's
No, they
what-
don't. No, they don't.
Yes,
no, they don't.
do.
No, they
It
don't.
just said
No, they don't.
so.
No. But listen,
It just said so.
they will
Congress
though.
may
They
let
will.
the president do anything whenever it
I
comes
know
to war and all that
Congress-
stuff, but it doesn't make it
Congress would let them
constitutional.
do it.
So that has
Congress.
to be Congress first.
Congress. If Congress says no, no bombing.
The Congress is
Exactly.
going to
Actually-
agree to it.
actually,
No, listen.
no.
The Congress is not just going to let the White House get bombed and the
They're
rest of
gonna
America
shoot down
just
the
die
bomb.
out. The
They're gonna
Congress,
shoot down
I mean-
the bombing planes.
the Congress
Who
are
said
going to
that-
agree with Donald Trump.
Okay, one. Who said there's going to
I'm
be planes?
arguing right
Two.
now.
The White House has
Everyone.
burned down before, and that's not the first White House we've had.
Sam,
Ever heard of the War of
Zach, and
1812?
Hayden.
They could even launch
What
it from
about
aircraft
Donald
carriers.
Trump?
We still
Logan
could
wants to
shoot
say-
down.
Logan wants to say something.
All right, so my point is, the Congress, they're not going to let Donald Trump...
Yes, they're gonna shoot it out of the sky. They're not just gonna let it fall onto the fall on. They're gonna actually shoot it out the bombs
Okay,
out
but
of
listen.
the sky.
Listen, you're saying it has to be constitutional. It
Yeah,
doesn't have
no,
to be.
it has to be.
It
The
doesn't have to
Congress
The
has to allow it to
Constitution is
happen.
It
the
doesn't
literal
make it
law.
constitutional.
But it doesn't
of
have to be constitutional.
country.
It doesn't
if,
have
if
to
he
be.
doesn't follow the
That
Constitution,
would
he can
be
get
basically
impeached.
letting the president break the law.
Yeah, but you
If the
understand.
president,
But listen.
if the president breaks the law, he will get impeached, and then problem solved.
No,
basically.
listen. No, listen.
Problem solved. Have you seen Mike Pence?
Exactly.
I guess then, but that
But
would
listen,
change the
though.
course of
Listen,
whatever
though.
this is gonna happen.
Listen,
if
if-
there's no more bombing,
No, because okay, listen. If the Congress, okay, even if it is constitutional, right?
It is not constitutional just to bomb every single country in the world.
If they're going against
I
us,
don't
it
see
is.
it on the Constitution. It's like Act 27. Please bomb every.
But it doesn't say you can't. It doesn't say that you can't. It doesn't say that if other countries are bombing us, that we can't do it. Because listen, Donald Trump is gonna do what he has to do to survive, and what he has to do to have America survive. Okay, so whether it be constitutional or not.
The incoming missiles.
No, because that's
That
not
would
gonna
still
solve
have the
everything.
missiles explode.
Exactly.
Which would explode in the air,
But
not
listen,
on a building.
Congress
But
would
if they're
agree with Donald Trump.
nuclear, then there'll still be radiation.
People just like arguing about like what Trump would do and like what the Constitution.
Congress would agree with Donald Trump, though.
No, they wouldn't.
Let me explain. Let me
Because
explain.
Okay, wait.
Trump's idea
Would
would
they
be
agree?
just
I've been
go
trying to
blow up
explain for like 5 hours
I don't think
now.
they would agree.
What? What'd you say?
I don't think that Congress would agree. Like
No, they wouldn't.
Okay,
they,
so let me explain why they would agree.
they wouldn't. I don't.
Let me
Okay.
explain
Okay,
why.
let's hear his side.
Okay, so America's done for if we don't bomb them. All right,
No,
simple as that.
it's not. It's not.
Yes,
Okay,
it is
hey,
because
Hayden,
they're
let's
all
just-
going
Well,
against
let's
us.
just let him talk.
They're-
Guys, let's just let him talk, and then we'll prove him wrong.
If
Okay.
yeah, okay. If they let us, if Congress, okay, if they start bombing us, every country is against America. Just everybody, everyone's against America, right? Whether it be Donald Trump or just straight up America, and they're trying to end America. Donald Trump is gonna be like, all right, I'm bombing them. And then Congress is gonna be like, no, you're not. But then Donald Trump is gonna be like, listen, if we don't do this, America's done. You guys are dead. Everyone's dead except them. And then they win. And then Congress is gonna be like, all right, so it's not unconstitutional. And even if it was unconstitutional, right?
It said in the
Wait.
Guys,
Stop.
the
Yeah,
Congress
Not done yet.
So even if it was unconstitutional for him to bomb or whatever, wherever you got that idea from, even if it was, Donald
Where did I
Trump,
get that idea
said
from?
it on the article, Logan.
even
Look, we have,
okay.
this is the only proof of fact we have.
But-
You're just disclaiming.
No, but listen, but even if it is unconstitutional, they're still not gonna let America just be blown up just like that. Just because it's unconstitutional, they're not gonna be like, okay, never mind. They're gonna be like,
Okay,
well,
so
whatever. It
let's-
might be against the Constitution, but we gotta survive as a country.
Okay, so now let's go on to proving him wrong. So step one, that's not the only option they have of bombing the other country. Because if they bomb the other country, the bombs are still in the air coming at them. Doesn't solve problem. Second, they can just shoot the bomb, they explode, and they make them explode over the ocean and or in the sky. Two, it is not constitutional to blow up every single country in the world.
It doesn't have to be.
I don't see the Constitution under any the acts or anything. But and finally, do you really think that the Congress is just gonna say, you know what, you're right? Out of all the options we have of actually doing something
Yes.
correct and responsive,
I
we're
do.
just gonna blow up all the other countries and just let
Yes.
ourselves die.
Yes, because that's the only
Okay,
chance that
wait,
America
okay.
has.
No,
Is this
I-
gonna
I-
be a
he
never-ending
just
argument?
agreed with me. He just said that so say they've launched bombs at us. They're in the air. We
Mhm.
launch bombs. They're in the air.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so now they bomb us. We bomb them. We're all dead.
Exactly.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Instead
that's
of
why
the
this is a
smart op-
post-apocalyptic universe. That's what
Instead-
caused all of this.
Instead
Okay,
of
but
actually shooting,
I
they
wanna
could
hear
shot
Sam.
the
I
nukes
wanna
out
hear
of the
Sam.
sky.
What does Sam have to say?
Let's hear Sam.
Okay, so have you ever thought, hey, maybe every single country wants to try something before ending the world? Like, I don't know, try to sneak into the
Apparently
White
that was all
House.
thrown out the window whenever this
No, but listen.
apocalyptic thing came in.
I was just explaining what caused the apocalypse. I'm not saying
Which it
any
wouldn't
of it was right.
happen.
I'm not saying any of
Okay,
it
wait.
should happen. I never
The
said that.
thing is, though,
But in this
if you
scenario,
know- Logan, if you know how about the apocalypse, one, I guess it's not going to happen right away because you probably have the time machine to do that, and we don't have the technology for that yet.
actually,
or
I'm
I
a
don't think we
time-controlling
ever will.
demon, so...
Which makes no sense. That's out of the question. The end. Continue, Sam.
Two, what was I
What?
saying?
Just forgets what he's gonna say.
Because it was dumb.
How did you know? How did you know
me.
exactly what happened if you were only viewing it and not actually Donald Trump?
Because listen,
Can I have my
I
own
never
panel?
said, because this
Hey.
was my scenario. Okay, like what aren't you guys understanding?
So you.
Well, it
literally
just the
said it was
scenario
a
couldn't
scenario.
possibly
Darn it!
happen.
It could happen.
Wait,
it could
no,
happen.
it couldn't.
Guys,
Anything could happen.
guys,
Hey,
guys.
Sam wants to say something.
Okay.
I maybe just said the L word for the first time in a while.
Oh, really?
Oh dang.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
It's a sandwich.
It's one-
Another sandwich. Hayden doesn't get it.
I do not get it.
It's been a while since I said that.
Well, every time he says the word literally, he has to eat a sandwich, so
Yeah.
that's what it is. He's up to like 50 now.
He's at like 70 something.
Yeah,
Probably.
One.
probably past 100 actually.
Yeah, probably.
I think I'm at like
Um,
76.
Yeah, that sounds like a good number. I think we should end this because my throat hurts.
Well, I
Well, wait,
won, so
is
it's
there
How
any-
did you
wait,
win?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Is there any other thing that we haven't mentioned? We mentioned currency.
we
how
basically
we
should just told
survive.
him why it's not gonna happen. So
But listen,
Well-
I never said that it was going to happen. I
you
said
kept
I said
claiming that
in
this
this
is how it's gonna
world.
work.
No, I said in this.
I never
in
gave
that
my
world.
opinion.
I said in that world that is what happened. I never said
Zach,
what was going
I
to
was
happen.
never given my own panel either. So
Wait, so are you a time traveling demon from another dimension?
Yes, thank you.
According to my
Why'd
dream
you-
that I have.
Then why'd you come to this dimension then? The war
Because I
I'm
can,
asking.
I can
Not
just do
happening
whatever.
in this
I can do
dimension.
whatever to warn you guys.
Sounded like Evan TDC over here.
why would you warn
anime.
us if this happens in another dimension?
Yeah,
Because-
exactly. That's my point.
Because it's all about peace. You got to save everyone.
But it's not
So
gonna
what, you
happen in
wanna
this
turn into a
dimension
bunch
if
of
you came
hippies?
from another dimension.
No, because I'm talking about the future of this dimension.
Well, how would you know if you came from another
you
dimension?
literally
Because I'm a
just
time
started-
traveler
Oh, he
demon.
said it!
You just said that the thing happened in another dimension, meaning it isn't going to happen here. So why don't you go warn the people of the other dimension instead
Sam.
of warning us
We-
here?
Sam,
It's not going to happen.
Sam, no,
If
Sam,
that is-
Sam,
that's
you
a big-
just said that you're a time traveling demon from another dimension. And I
No,
said yeah.
No, you just.
No, Sam said that. Sam said that, and
Okay,
it's
I
on
think
video.
people just like are losing their mind here.
No, if I was one, I'd
This
warn
is
them
what
that
happened.
it's actually going to happen.
It's happening in this dimension.
You would then warn the people in the right dimension.
Can I
And
just
this is
talk?
the right
A
dimension.
random no,
I think
it's
I-
not.
You just said
Yes, it
was
is.
a different dimension.
I never said it was. I said I'm from a different dimension. I said I'm from a different dimension. But it's happening in this one.
I think I should tell
So
the
you mean
audience
you
something.
went from your
Okay,
dimension?
Zach, tell
Our
the
dimension
audience
will
something.
Comment down
I just-
below if you think
back
this
in
isn't
time.
correct.
I just want to say something like in regards to this podcast. This is what happens whenever there's no Nintendo stuff coming out soon. So
Pretty
like,
much.
Why do
this
we
is a
wanna talk about
Nintendo-based
it?
podcast, and we're just talking about like post.
Wait, it is?
Worlds.
Yeah.
It kind of.
We do random stuff every so often, and Nintendo's not releasing another thing for a while, so.
Wait, this is about Nintendo?
Yeah.
No.
Well, this
no,
episode
we
is.
usually
We're
we
usually
usually
talking
report
about-
about Nintendo-related news, but we're in something that Zach calls a Nintendo news drought, where there's going to be nothing new for a while. So we're just kind of rambling.
And so we're talking about how the end of the world isn't going to happen in the views of this other person.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's just I forget what I was gonna say.
Wow.
Well, I think that
Wait a
I
minute.
think the end of the world is going to happen by puppets coming alive and controlling our brains.
That could be true.
I'm going to say that I'm going to say that the end of
Sam.
the world is going to happen whenever climate change reaches its max amount of overheating, and then we're all going to die.
All right, listen to this science
Either
nerd over here.
flooding. That's the only realistic
No, it's
thing
not.
for the greenhouse effect is that we're actually going to die of overheating, heat waves, rising waters, and all this other stuff. And it's not going to be from nukes.
Or
You
the
don't
sun
know.
could explode.
That.
Oh,
that
yeah.
could happen.
Well, it's currently it might get sucked into a black hole. Who knows?
There you go.
Yeah,
That'll be
like
cool.
it could either explode or explode into a black hole.
Because
Mhm.
like every single star just explodes at some point, making like a
Exactly.
supernova or something.
Exactly.
So
Well, once
The sun
once
could
our
explode
once our star
all the
explodes, we're basically screwed. So you know.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Unless
Because then
we-
we have
unless
no
we go to,
heat.
like,
I'm a
Mars.
time
Right,
traveling demon.
No, even if we went to Mars, the sun in our like galaxy would be dead. We'd have no sunlight.
That's
Also,
evolution.
there's other stars. So
We can't live without sunlight. It's just we've
Plants
evolved
can
to.
live without sunlight, so why can't we?
We can evolve to live without sunlight.
No, we
Yes,
can't.
what
we
are we
can.
gonna turn into? Mole people?
Might as well.
Me too.
We can't live
I am a
without
mole
sunlight
person
unless we're gonna
anyways.
change our genetic code, which we wouldn't be people anymore if we didn't have the sun.
Wait.
Yes, we
What
would.
about science? Science will help.
Exactly.
Science,
Um,
science will. that
Science
would
is
mean
now going towards. Science is now going towards making people robots, basically,
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then that would
and
mean
they're
we would.
working on cloning too.
Really?
They've been saying all this
Yeah.
stuff for a while too, and we haven't seen any progress.
I think they actually cloned a sheep before. and
That
it
was a
came out
while
successful.
ago, and it died, by the way. In
Oh,
like couple.
dang.
Yeah, but they
Dang.
still cloned the sheep.
I know, and
And
it died because it
prosthetics-
couldn't survive. It didn't have all its.
Wait, did
Prosthetics
both of them
and
survive?
robotics are starting to
If
fuse
they
together.
cloned it, did both of them survive? Or did
The-
both of them die? I mean.
I don't know. I know the clone died, but I'm not as original. I'm not sure about the original specimen.
Mm.
Well, since robotics and prosthetics are going closer together, they could literally. There's another one. They could make cyborgs.
Aw.
Oh snap!
So, but how would you be able to put your brain into a machine?
The
So-
magic
You don't
of
need your brain in the
technology.
machine. You just need like mechanics on you or something like that.
Okay, so you'd still need sunlight for your brain to function, though. You'd still need
Do you
blood for your.
really?
Yes,
Your-
you do. You also need
Your brain
blood
does
to
not function on sunlight. Your brain functions on oxygen and blood.
I know, but your brain also functions on
The
vitamins,
sun's just there
minerals.
to be like a big bright in the sky, so we can.
What does the sun give you? What vitamin? What
Heat.
vitamin? What vitamin
It's
does the sun?
it's vitamin D,
Do
and
we-
the
Which you
vitamin
can
D
get
is for
from
the
other
skin,
things, too.
not the brain.
Yeah, you can get that from other
It
things
needs
too.
that to regulate other
But you
stuff
can
in the
get that
body.
from other things.
You can also get pills of vitamin D.
So we're all gonna be on pills as cyborgs? Is that what you're gonna say?
Might as well.
I mean, we
Yes.
could be.
You people are insane.
Not as
That's
much as you.
you! I just
Exactly.
wanna
The
live.
person that created a flippin' turtle. No, a hamburger-loving turtle.
You're right. I'm sorry.
And
I
turtles are
created a
vegetarians, so
turtle.
why
me
would it be eating
insane.
hamburgers?
And you call me insane, Hayden?
At least I'm not sleeping at night, like thinking of how Donald Trump's gonna end the world with nuclear bombs.
I don't sleep at night, so you're wrong.
Yeah, he
Okay, sorry. Stay awake
has
at night.
he has insomnia.
Wait.
I think he's heard that like 20 times already.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
is.
it's been a while.
He's also kind of colorblind.
Kinda.
Yeah,
Not
Flippin'
that bad, but
trying
it's
to be
like,
Logan
I
Paul
think
over
it's-
here.
I don't know. I think it's getting worse, but like whatever. Gotta deal with it.
Mm.
I'm evolving to not see color. That's cool.
That would be
dog.
deep.
Because dogs can't see color.
Oh.
That
no,
would be
dogs can see
de-evolving, by the
color.
way.
Logan
Dogs
is
just see a different color
is a
spectrum.
time traveling dog. You heard it here, folks.
No, because dogs can see color. Like they actually can.
He's a werewolf.
Yeah, they
They
can.
can only
no,
see certain types of color.
exactly. Like they can see browns and
Oh.
stuff. Like they can
But
still
they
see
but
color.
they can't
Wait,
see
wait,
vibrant
wait,
colors.
wait. Does that mean Logan's a time traveling werewolf demon?
Might as
Yes,
well be.
no, he's not a demon. He's a werewolf. That somehow
No,
came from another
I wanna be
dimension
a
to warn
demon.
us about a thing that's going to happen in another dimension, but not in this dimension.
I want to be a demon.
Which
though.
does that make any sense?
Wait,
now?
maybe he's warning us because
That's what I'm saying.
there's so. Have you guys ever heard of the Mandela effect?
Uh huh.
I'm not.
It's where
100%
like
No,
Okay,
something.
so there's a guy named
explain it.
Nelson Mandela,
He
and he
died,
went to
but oh
prison.
no, he didn't.
A lot of people thought he died in prison, but he didn't.
Oh,
So there was a
snap.
whole misconception, and they say this theory might actually have something to do with dimensions and stuff, where we cross the dimension without knowing, and everything is different.
But I know
like-
when I cross dimensions.
Okay, so the book Berenstain Bears, how would you spell it? Would you spell it with an A or an E?
I know it's spelled with an A, but everyone spells it with an E.
Wait, what are we spelling?
Berenstain Bears.
Well, aren't there E's and A's in both of them?
Like
He means like
is it-
the
is it
STIEN or
Berenstein or
STAIN.
Berenstain? Like, I'm asking, is it Berenstein Bears or Berenstain Bears?
Bernstein, I guess.
No, it's Berenstain Bears.
See, I always
Everyone
pronounced it
thinks-
like that. I always pronounced it like that, but I spelt it the other way.
Everyone thought where the A was in Berenstain was an E. But
Okay.
if you go back and look at every single book, there's an A instead of an
But
E.
yeah,
there.
there's other things like
Everyone
Star Wars where the
Forever
dude
thought
goes,
it was an E.
like the dude in Star Wars, he's like, no, I'm your father, but everyone thinks he says, Luke, I'm your father, but he doesn't.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
That's the Mandela effect.
and people used to think that Pikachu had black on the end of his tail like his ears.
Which I thought he did.
I
and
didn't know that was true.
I'm still
Or
under the
everyone
impression
thought-
he did.
Everyone thought Curious George had a tail.
He did?
No, he doesn't have a
Oh, he
tail.
didn't.
He doesn't have a tail. Everyone thought
Oh
he does.
dang.
I didn't know he ever did have a tail.
So the Pikachu in Pokken Tournament has black on his tail.
Oh, well, no, he has brown at the beginning of his tail.
No, I'm
Everyone
talking
thought
the
he had
end.
black on the end of... No,
In Pokken, he does. In Pokken.
no, he doesn't.
Yes, he does. Sam, I have the picture
doesn't.
right
Wait,
now.
who?
Look
Who?
up
I
Pikachu.
have the game too. No, he doesn't.
Look up Pikachu. There's a costume
Instead-
related.
Put a
Like,
picture up. I want to
At
see
the-
this.
at, like, the
Pikachu Libre?
tail wait, which
Are you talking about
tail?
Pikachu Libre?
I'm talking the only tail he has. What do you mean, which tail?
Is it at the end that's connected to his butt or the other end?
The other end.
No, it's just yellow.
Sam, what did I just send then?
Oh.
That's what I was talking about. Pikachu Libre.
But this was after all that Mandela effect happened, so... Like, I
So-
still understand where you're coming from.
Where are you gonna? So you're a time traveling demon from another dimension. Are you saying that this dimension's gonna somehow cross into the other dimension?
Yeah.
Sure,
Oh,
of
look
course.
at
that.
This is what we've come
Hear
to.
that. I mean, it makes sense.
Exactly.
I mean, we're talking about currency and like Trump blowing up people, and now we're here.
Started from the bottom.
No, we started from the bottom. Now we're here.
That escalated quickly.
It did.
Also, the multi-universe theory.
Mhm.
Oh snap!
This is another thing. So, say you had the choice between three things for breakfast.
Oh
A
yeah,
bowl of
like
cereal.
every choice you make is a different universe.
Mhm.
Yeah, every choice you make branches off. So, like, say Hayden didn't end up coming on this podcast, there would be another dimension where he did end up coming on this podcast.
Mhm.
So basically, every choice comes out eventually.
Yeah. Just everything
Yes,
happens.
Every choice you
so
make.
so guess what? So when Donald Trump bombs
Oh, jeez.
So when the countries do end up deciding to turn on him, there'll be another dimension where they don't.
I think I was actually gonna bring that up in the argument. Like, I'm not even joking.
Well, you didn't, so I'm sorry.
I
Too
mean,
late now.
there could be a universe where you did decide to bring that up.
Oh snap!
So
And
we
there
went
could
from
be a universe in which
post-apocalyptic
Hayden
world
agrees
to
with
theories.
everything that Logan's saying, and then we wouldn't be doing this.
I don't even know.
Well,
what kind
there
of
could also be a
universe that would
dimension
be.
where we all don't exist.
Exactly.
This is that voice crack.
Yeah, no.
And the
Exactly.
There's a dimension where his voice doesn't crack.
Oh,
Rested
yeah.
podcast doesn't exist.
Oh,
Yeah, but there
no.
could be a dimension where this podcast doesn't exist.
Dang, dude.
There could
I
be a
don't wanna
dimension
live
where
in
the
that
world
dimension.
doesn't exist.
I'm not living in that dimension.
Yeah, exactly.
There could be a dimension where the humans came before the dinosaurs, and the
There
dinosaurs
could be
were
a
actually
dimension where McJuggernuggets doesn't exist, Logan.
Thank God, now you can't snap.
You sure about that, buddy?
Oh my God.
Why? Logan?
All he
How long
does
has this
is
been
snap.
going for?
54 minutes, so it's about time to end the video.
Are you sure? Because like we could edit at another time in space.
Oh
Time.
my God.
Space.
Shut up.
Yeah, there could be a
That-
dimension where you didn't decide to end it now.
Okay.
So basically,
Ladies
there
and-
could be a dimension for everything. Is what?
Yes.
So stop talking about it, or else you'll be talking forever.
There
Because
could be a dimension where I'm a girl.
you mean this
Who would
dimension?
want to date you?
Oh.
Oh, blood girl.
Okay, everyone, this is the end of the podcast. We went from talking about post-apocalyptic worlds, talking about scientific theories.
This is what happens whenever Nintendo doesn't come up in the news.
I think this must be more
Exactly.
exciting than what you guys usually talk about. Because I don't
Yeah,
really
it
want to.
is.
Actually, this is a really good episode. I cannot wait.
This is really good.
I think by the
So,
time this comes out, we're gonna be ready to go.
That's
back
when the
to school.
apocalypse happens.
Of course
no,
it is.
no.
yeah, this comes out like
no.
a week before the apocalypse happens.
Dude, just
wait,
imagine.
the
And then I'd be like, I
school
told you so.
The school apocalypse.
Yeah.
The school
Ugh.
apocalypse.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed.
Be prepared for what I'm
Oh
gonna
my
do
God.
this school year. I'm just saying.
Okay, happy birthday.
Stuff's gonna go down. Stuff's gonna go down this year. I
Okay.
don't care.
Well, maybe it should go
Good
up instead.
stoof or bad stoof?
What?
Good stuff or bad stuff?
He's gonna
Yes,
punch someone.
Stuff. Great.
Just remember, Okay, everyone.
Doing
Just
fireworks.
remember,
Oh,
if there's a
snap.
dimension, if you make a bad mistake in this dimension, there's always the dimension where you did something right.
Yeah, but that.
And-
but
and-
wish I
something
lived in that
right would be
dimension,
subscribing
I
to my
made so
channel.
many mistakes.
there could be a dimension where Zach is McJuggernuggets. Oh wait, that's this dimension because he's a McJuggernuggets clone.
There
Alright.
could be a dimension where you don't like Baja Blast.
Oh!
I don't think so.
Alright, guys.
I mean,
that's-
if you didn't try, when you first tried Baja Blast, that created the dimension where you didn't try it.
That's a bad dimension.
Alright, I think that's it.
Alright.
Wait, no, you need to subscribe to my channel, please.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
subscribe
subscribe
to
to Sumo
Sumo Saga. His
makes
link will be in the
awesome stop
description.
motions.
Wait. Can you
What?
tell everyone what you do on your channel?
I just said it!
I didn't hear you.
I said he does awesome stop motion, frickin' Sam.
Such as?
Well,
Tommy, Depressed Man. All
I
of this
don't- I
other
don't-
stuff.
why do you keep like bringing him up? I don't have him on my channel.
Yes, you do. You have Depressed Man on your channel.
No, I don't. Oh, I guess I do.
It's the dude with the blue
There
shirt.
could be a
In-
dimension
I
where
guess-
he
I guess
doesn't.
in one video, but in
He doesn't have an arm. That's what makes him great.
Okay, so
Depressed
he
Man.
does like stop motion and stuff.
AK,
And-
I get to sit in a room for about 4 hours moving pieces of paper around. It's so much
Mhm.
fun.
Yeah,
But
And
that
hopefully
would
you
be
enjoy-
the death
hopefully
of
you
me.
Taco
enjoy the
Gamer's
product.
channel, they just started up the Tommy Show again.
Oh,
Oh
snap.
yeah,
Go check that out.
it's yeah, just trying to like get some good
Get
collabs
things going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright.
So yeah,
I
the
hope we have
podcast-
more podcasts.
Hope
like this. Like, we have
everyone
a guest
enjoyed.
on and then we just
Like,
debate
comment,
one thing
subscribe.
forever.
Yeah,
Click
that's
the
funny.
notification bell if you so wish, and we'll see you guys whenever we do the next one.
See you
Subscribe,
guys.
please.
See you guys.
Bye bye.
I like chicken.